Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Vosros Denia with us, the Stormers. Here we are, brought to you by Quest Portal. We are playing a Call of Cthulhu Adventure 7th edition, modern, set in this very day right now. And we are basically using Quest Portal to play the game, and sounds brought to you by Sirenscape. Where we last left our intrepid adventurers, they had gone on a very exciting helicopter journey from London to Gruinard Island in the northwest of Scotland, near Ullapool. For those of you, so I thought it was exciting. It covered off on a lot of information. When we finished that, they went through a storm with wind telling them things that they didn't want to hear. They landed on the island, and the storm disappeared. That's where we left them. Now, one of the features of Westport is the session notes. Oh,
I've just been showing them. Yeah.
Oh, you've shown them? I was about to say that I'd learned that from Johnny, that I could show it to. So what they learned all this island, which was used by the British government in 1942 to test an anthrax bomb, which was going to be called Operation Vegetarian, to destroy German cattle and population. And they were whispered quotes. There you've got the 4 quotes that they heard. They wait patient and potent, for here they shall reign again. The old ones were, the old ones are, shall be. Past, present, future, all are one in Yog Sothoth. Yog Sothoth is the key to the gate whereby the spheres meet. Man rules now where they rule. They shall soon rule.
And more. Oh, no.
That is what they heard in their heads. So they are on Gruinard Island, this one here, in the far northwest Scotland. And they are on the beach. Their portable epidemiology lab is set up on the beach. The helicopter flown by William Bellerophon is flying away to Ullapool, hopefully to refuel and not crash. And when we left our intrepid adventurers, so who we've got Geoffrey Bruce, ex-bioweapons specialist. Sylvia Waters, New Yorker, ex-mafia member and arms dealer. And we've got Aaron Garfield, who is Aaron Lincoln. Got my president wrong. Aaron Lincoln, who is a YouTube blogger for Dangerous Destinations, and Garrett Schmitt, who is an epidemiologist who can't be doing
Big
that.
Fan of M&M's.
He's currently dressed in a hazmat suit.
Oh, sorry.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Apparently I've got the men.
That's right.
Yeah, all four of our adventurers. These probably their hazmats look a little bit better than these ones.
What time of the day is it, Murray?
It's probably mid to late afternoon.
Okay.
So you've still got some daylight.
Can I just drop to one knee and pull out my little binoculars and just track the helicopter? And
Yes.
I'm just kind of concerned that he's not coming back. I just want to make sure he gets to land.
I'm not sure. Is that all you care about? Yeah. So Ullapool is over a peninsula to. You're up there. He's over that way. So you're northwest, looking north, flying east. Yes. So he crests that, and then over that hill is Ullapool. So if he can.
So who knows?
You don't hear any boom. You don't see any smoke rising. It's only 16 kilometers away, so it's not far. You're pretty sure it should be fine. And he looked to be a mighty fine pilot. Not only was he mighty fine.
Hey, Sylvie, babe. Point those binoculars up at those things that appear to be sheep.
I've got to put him back. Oh, there you are. This is what you look like. Look at that. I've zoomed in for you. I can do that on him.
Zooming doesn't work for us. We can zoom ourselves.
Oh, look, I've just made.
Sylvia's been zooming in on him the whole time, so it's fine.
I've just made his eye the size of my whole screen. So that's the AI look I'm getting.
Point those binoculars. Point those binoculars up at those things that appear like sheep.
All right, that's a good idea. I'll scope out the sheep.
So they are. There's tussock and heather And so these, fully sheep backs are immobile, and you can see 3 or 4 of them dotted.
Do they look all right?
They're not moving?
They're not moving.
No.
I tell you, they're not moving.
Slightly concerning. I thought this place was sterilized. I remember reading about that.
We've got equipment and guns.
Can we
and things like
test? Can we test for anthrax with this?
You can. You've got the only way to test is to basically, which is Garrett's strength, that basically you need to take a soil sample or a sample of some form, not biological. What's it called? What's the stuff?
Mythological. Psychological.
What we need is one of those.
Organic material.
Oh, I was close.
We need one of those Theranos machines. I think that was one. Anthrax was one of the things they could test for.
No, that will not help you. Yes.
Murray, just to backtrack to the first adventure, we know that Vosrodenia is anthrax free, but there was no mention of this island having any unusual things on it. So why are we here? Are we here because we're teleporting there through something here?
No. So you heard that there was a crisis on Vosrodenia, something to do with anthrax. You know from your internet search that, and as far as you know, Gruinard Island has been decontaminated. The only person amongst you who has a suspicion that maybe the decontamination wasn't as thorough as they said it was is Sylvia, who knows that Jeremy Sidebotham, who's a dodgy British scientist, was involved in clearing up this island, who's also an anthrax arms dealer.
So why are we here?
You're here because there's some kind of anthrax crisis on this island.
The pilot just pointed to the top of the hill, and that was all.
So basically, he doesn't
we haven't
know
been told anything about why we're here.
He doesn't know anything. It's something to do with anthrax.
Gotcha. Okay.
But what you overheard was you've got to get to Gruinard.
It feels like we should have a purpose. But
it'll be.
Let's go and test.
Yeah, I'll start testing samples of areas which would likely. I mean, can we cross-reference it to old maps of the island's institutions and where the likely spots were that anthrax would be situated?
There's very little, as you can tell. There's no buildings on the island.
But we'd have old maps.
There's old maps of the island. Absolutely.
Yeah, so we'll probably just cross-reference that with likely spots where anthrax would be concentrated and maybe focus on those areas first.
Do we have internet access or not, and phone coverage or?
Give me a check.
I'll pull out my phone.
Pull out my phone.
No, there's nothing down here. You might get some bars at the top of that hill.
Oh, we should probably go up to the top of the hill. I'm thinking.
We make our way up.
There are white things that look like sheep, and we might get bars.
That's right.
Okay.
This guy.
Nice, Johnny. Oh, brilliant. You might get bars. Okay. If you did you want to do testing before you got
too slow? Sorry, but there you go.
I think could we?
No, we don't have any information.
The picture of the island up again.
Is he distracting you again? Is
not the part?
I'm lost in his eyes. I can't concentrate.
Okay, I'll give you I'll even give you a different picture of the island.
Oh, this is
a green.
Much nicer.
Yeah, so you're on. Nice. Oh, I'm going to ping it. Yes, you're on that beach there, and you're looking up. Your sheep shapes are here.
Okay.
Yeah,
thanks,
you
Ben.
imagine that there might be better signal at the top
better
of that
signal
hill.
there.
Yeah, it's 2 miles. The whole island is 2 miles long and 1 mile wide. not 5 feet. No. Yeah.
But Murray spends the next 18 minutes like scaling the island up by dragging the corner and then scrolling down. That's right.
So
we'll head up there. I guess this mobile lab, is it portable in that sense that we can take it with us?
Give me a spot hidden roll.
To find the mobile lab, it's so small.
No, I failed.
I fail slightly.
Oh, everybody?
Does everyone fail? Yeah, everyone, please.
I succeed.
Aaron, Link.
Okay.
Come on, Sylvia. Bring it home.
Don't click on anyone else. Yeah.
Yes. So Sylvia and Aaron, almost at the same moment, over to your right. Look, I can ping it on the map over here. You spot a green tarp that looks like it's the color of
out of place
the grass, but it's
maybe concealing something.
So slightly vehicle sized green tarp. Yep, cool. Let's head towards that.
Okay. Yeah.
Where are you going?
Oh, we get to go.
Where are you rocking off to?
Oh, this is going to be awesome.
I'm that happy. I am that happy.
I hope someone has
As
drive.
happy as this guy.
Yeah, I'm as happy as this guy here, the guy whose head's glowing.
Don't fight over. Who's going to fight over the driving? Okay.
Who's got
I'll
the
drive,
best
clearly.
auto?
I've got 20.
Hang on, you're not there yet. Currently, you can see a tarp. Come on.
Where are we going? Where are you guys going?
Yeah, we're walking over to the top.
Okay.
Why? What tarp?
Because under the tarp there might be something useful.
Tarp?
Just over here. Look, see it?
Hey, that tarp over there?
Aren't you an SAS soldier? Shouldn't you know camouflage?
I give you the bloody binoculars.
I wanted to go and see the sheep and get some mobile phone signal so we can find out what the hell we're supposed to be doing on this island. Why have we been just dropped off and the helicopter flew off?
Well, you had to go and get petrol.
Obviously. Ridiculous. So unprofessional. Okay, well, look, let's go and look at this tarp for you. If you want to fill up your time, that's fine.
I mean, I have fuel, to be honest. Yeah, not petrol.
Might have fuel under the tarp, and then the helicopter wouldn't have flown off.
Well, no, because it needs to have fuel. Can't just take petrol and.
Yeah, but none of us can fly an airplane, so we don't know. We don't know those kind of things.
Under the tarp, anyway.
Yeah,
So
under the tarp,
by that time, Aaron's doing a Siegfried and Roy. He just pulls the tarp off, and there's an 8-wheeled buggy, and indeed there's a petrol can.
So we can't lug the lab with this, or we can?
What? The lab's on casters, but it's not on wheels, so it's.
How big is the lab?
It's probably
It's in a helicopter.
5x5. Yeah, it fits in the back of the helicopter.
Okay, so it's like a big one of those big toolbox things.
It's big, but it's not. Yeah,
and this thing's
the buggy's 10 feet across.
So essentially, gather samples, come back to the lab is what you're going to have to do.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. What's everyone's drive skills?
I got 20.
35. Eric?
I got a 20.
20 is obviously the minimum, so yes.
Do you want me to?
Never driven.
Do you want me to?
Eric,
You're the driver.
Do you want me to drive? I've driven these things before.
I've only done 32 hours of my L's.
All right.
We all jump in.
Aaron's equaling the people in the photograph.
So you fill it up.
Yeah.
The key's in the ignition. Actually, no key. It's just a button.
Only there was a sound effect for a buggy of this magnitude.
I don't know. I made my own.
I'd have to know about the fact it was coming. Hang on.
Yeah,
okay,
I made it, man.
Excellent. Thank you.
I am my own Sirenscape.
Woo!
Okay. Who's got mechanical repair?
Me?
Shoot.
I think I have.
Yes, I do. I've got 40.
I have 10.
Me too.
Right. It looks like Garrett's going to be fixing up your engine.
Geoffrey?
Jeffrey, sorry, not Garrett.
I can get this going. Move over, Sheila. Right. Okay.
Hey.
I spend 3 luck and succeed.
Okay.
Your luck is steadily dropping.
Steadily dropping. He's already been unlucky.
So we put petrol in it and we head off?
Yeah. It starts up and off you wheel up the hill. As you get closer to first sheep shape, they don't scatter. They don't run ahead. They are immobile. You probably give them a not a wide berth, but you don't go close to them. And sure enough, they are
Dead sheep.
They're dead. Well, they're dead or sleeping. You're not sure. They're on their sides. They're not standing up.
Yeah, they sleep standing up.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
How many tentacles do?
I'll give you cover. I stand back.
So brave, giving cover.
I know.
I get my camera out.
This is
get a good close up.
This is millions of hits for you, Aaron.
I'll go over. I didn't experience any of the Cthulhu stuff earlier, so I don't suspect anything unusual.
No, and you haven't been. They had an idea that you would be the one they should talk to about it, and they didn't. So that's okay.
Yeah, they just woke me up and slapped me.
Just woke you up.
I turn my camera around to my face. I'm gonna go in for a closer look.
So Geoffrey,
I just want to slap you now. Like
Geoffrey's giving cover. You're going with Garrett. Garrett, you're going. What are you doing, Sylvia?
I'm going to. I think I want to circle around the dead sheep or whatever they are, and maybe look at them from the other side.
Okay.
Yeah, go check them out.
Have any skills that are really helpful?
All right.
Somebody else going to go up and check them out closer?
Yeah, I think both Johnny and I are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool.
Can I pull out my gun?
Yeah, I've got my gun out. Yes.
Want to give cover? Yeah.
As well as my guns.
I give these guys a strange look as to why they're pulling guns out the sheep, but yeah, like having had no weird feelings, it's like these guys are very strange.
Yeah.
Just sheep. There they go.
Don't know what they look like.
Well, that's the same breed of sheep.
Oh, nice.
But these guys are on their side. Like that one there.
Share it with us.
Oh, because I haven't hit players. Sorry.
Players.
Thank you.
Oh.
No, they're the same.
Are they blurry like that too?
No, they're in HD.
They're photorealistic.
Yeah. So yeah, and
are these the sheep that were left there to test whether it was cleansed and didn't die? Maybe
that's right.
Are they? I say that. Broad Australian accent.
Your sheep are the ones that were put onto the island to see if it was clean, and they haven't died.
Yeah.
But as Garrett and Aaron get closer, and Sylvia walks around, it really does look as if the sheep are dead.
I'm going to pull out a syringe and sample kit and start going over and just checking them out and seeing what killed them, and then take samples.
Oh, cool. You take samples. So the one that you get close to and that Aaron is filming over your shoulder.
Get out of the way! You're right in the way.
It's just a dead sheep. There's no
lesions or anything like that on the body. No.
But Sylvia, can you give me a spot hidden as you get close to the sheep that you are circling around to?
How old are these sheep, Mario? Are they decomposed or are they freshly?
No, this is fresh. This is these are recently dead sheep.
13. This is an extreme success.
Thank you for that. That was brilliant, because I really wanted to show you this again. To share it on the sheep that you come close to.
Oh yeah, trigger warnings.
Yeah, sorry. Trigger warning, everybody. Too late. It's triggered. The sheep you come close to, you see this lesion on its body, on its neck.
Okay, I call out to the others. They're infected. We maybe
Thumbs
go
up.
back to the picture of the sheep.
I get a good close up. Thanks for the heads up.
All right, we'll go back to this one. Have some sheep. Happier days for the sheep.
Yeah, so I'll get samplings off their feet as well. Any kind of particulates that are caught in any of their hooves or trotters. What are they called on sheep?
Trotters.
Tentacles, something, whatever it is that they've got.
These were until very recent beautiful, healthy, natural sheep, but they are now dead.
Until recently, you said.
Very recent, like.
Very recent.
Garrett, give me that. I want you to check
Animal handling.
Yeah, give me animal handling. Is that a thing?
It is. I don't have a high amount for it. I got 20.
Yeah, try it. Try animal handling.
No, 55.
No, these are recently dead. There's no decomposition, no decay. There's
no flies on them.
No flies, no insect.
I have a medicine of 40. Would that do anything?
Yeah, that'd be more.
Medicine or first aid if anyone's got it.
I definitely have no idea what these animals are even called. What are these things?
Whilst your curiosity is
Sylvia has no idea.
You fumble literally the vial you just took.
The cutting suit? Does a cutting suit?
I'm gonna need you to give me a dex check to see if you can catch it.
Me?
He said enthusiastically.
Look,
oh my god! So on camera, as Aaron zooms in, there's the whole you're reaching, onto this carcass, and then you let go of the vial, and it sort of flips, and you're like, ooh, and you catch it.
Yeah.
And that's
And I'm very pleased that I get to go back afterwards and edit that in slow motion.
That's going to be a
since it was a hard success. Sure. Does the sample fly towards the camera and I catch it, so it's a stylish kind of thing for the camera shot? Looks terrible in real life, but on camera, looks great.
I thought you were going to say I thought you were going to say the syringe flies through the air and you catch the syringe and it goes straight through the hand.
Yes, straight through his wrist.
That would be a hard fail. Critical
hard success. Yeah. So I think Johnny's gone round to face you to get the angle, and you fumble it towards him and you catch it as it flies towards.
I give him a little wink through the gas mask.
What are you fools doing over there? Be careful.
I'm a little grossed out by the sheep. I'm going to start walking up the hill a little bit more. I'm going to go up here.
So your wink face looks a little bit like that. Not having a chair. Come on, Murray, hit players. Note to people, hit players. Yeah, so it's a wink. You can't tell if he's grimacing or sneering. It's just like eyes, and there's a wink. So
you can't tell if he's coming onto you.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah, blow him a kiss. No one will know.
I'm scanning the environment. There's no other helicopters or no other people around.
No, nothing. Oh, actually, okay. Give me a hard. Sorry, give me a spot hidden, but you're going to need a hard success.
I was on Garrett's. No, what? Yeah, okay, I have to be on my own character to roll. Is that a new thing?
Just a guideline, really.
Yeah, just a guideline is right. 85.
That would have failed on anyone's character sheet.
True. You're not seeing anything.
Okay. Is it true I really can't roll on other people's character sheets? Oh, is that an update?
Yeah,
I think there was a Ben update or something like that.
I think they watched you play, and then they went and updated the devs. Been
literally, that's literally happened since last time we played. Wow.
Edition 0 of all game systems, Ben's not allowed to roll on anyone else.
Everybody else can, but when Ben tries, he just can't.
Maybe you actually detected a bug and they've they find it out in that sense.
That's so cool.
It's the Ben patch.
Yeah.
Thank you, Quest Portal. Now we need to find, thanks Quest Portal, where I can set the dice to D8s, and then we'll be ready. That's right.
No, don't listen to that, Quest Portal. Okay, so so Sylvia, you were heading up. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm just kind of slowly walking my way up. I'm sort of backing away from the sheep. I still don't sort of want to turn my back on them.
Sorry, you're backing away from the sheep?
Yeah, just sort of slowly edging my way up as I get further away.
It was at that moment that Derek realized he said the wrong thing.
I'm watching carefully everything, but
yeah. Okay, fabulous. All of this happens at once. Then you're backing away from the sheep, looking at the sheep with this lesion on it. You don't see the sheep that's in a slight depression in your
depressed
way.
Sheep.
Back away, and
it's actually a lion. No,
it's and at that moment, because you weren't actually spotting that hidden, you were spotting a different spot hidden, but you don't know about it because you didn't see it. You see a white slight white mound just behind Sylvia's foot, and as you call out, she trips over backwards, and she basically trips over the sheep and backwards. Legs push down hard onto that sheep.
Is
and
it burst?
As your hand, stealing my thunder.
Oh, sorry, it's all right.
So essentially,
right.
you essentially pop it.
Oh.
It explodes in grossness out both ends from the pressure that you've put.
Please tell me you don't have a photo of that.
I do not have a photo.
Oh, thank goodness.
I just would like your imaginations to work on that.
Yeah,
Wait, let me go and find it.
So I scream and I kind of do the crab crawl away from the
Give me a constitution check, please, Sylvia.
Oh god.
Yes,
I made that one.
Oh, okay. Inside your hazard suit.
One.
I'm gonna call out to him. Did we see this when the scream happens? Is that right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna shout out and go, "We need to get you back down as quick as we can to get you sanitized."
Did you get that? Oh, you take 3, please. 3 sanity.
I rush over to Sylvia.
We need to get her down there as fast as we can.
Yeah.
Check if there are any seal breaks and.
Give me a luck roll, please, Sylvia.
Failed it.
Some of this stuff is on you, on your suit.
That's all right.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll get it down and
So
quick.
as Garrett runs up to you to try and get you down, you can see that some of this contaminant is indeed on.
All right.
we have a water spray system. And
Yeah,
all that
I mean, it's a proper
Formaldehyde.
decontamination system, and if not, we'd probably run a hose to the water and start pumping water and dewater as well.
So that would be it was
go into the water itself.
It was a formaldehyde seawater mix.
Yeah.
That's what all those pipes were. So they put the water from the sea and then mixed it with
Is that an old system? They wouldn't do that nowadays, though, would they?
No, that's
It'd be like
that was 86 to 90, so not forever ago, and it worked. So
yeah, okay. Well, then imagine that's what I'll start quickly, hurriedly, like I'll stow the samples and hurriedly try and get her decontaminated.
Do we go back?
Panic.
No, don't touch the buggy. You got to walk. I don't know how far is it down the hill.
yeah, not very far. I mean, it's
Okay.
2 miles. It's
You walk.
3
I'll-
kilometers, the whole island. So it's not.
Okay, yeah.
We'll
touch the buggy,
race
fall over your
ahead.
leg.
We'll race ahead and get it all set up for her. And so when she gets there, we'll raise her down
All right.
and just berate the whole time and complain about how incompetent this group is.
I fully am choking back vomit.
Yep.
Or,
Yep.
you know.
Well, you're lucky
try
because
and hold on to my-
if you'd failed your constitution roll, I probably would have made you vomit, but I might have also made you claustrophobic, and so that the first thing you wanted to do was actually get out of that suit.
Oh.
Okay.
But
All right.
you didn't, so you're not. So you're.
I was thinking about visiting like Anthrax Island during the week and imagining like if you found like a deserted toilet block and you like imagine just lowering your bum down onto the toilet seat on a place like that, like how reviled you'd feel.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we need to talk to Aaron because the whole idea that you would want to go there as a destination.
Testing boundaries, like bungee jumping, but with your health.
I think Murray's got a photo of that toilet, and he's going to bring it up on the screen right now.
Yes, basically every toilet, any public toilet you go to.
Yeah, that's right. That's what it feels
So,
like. Yeah.
we've all seen them. You're like, oh, I'm not sitting down.
That's a luck roll every time.
How good is my core strength? Oh, wow, not that good.
Yeah.
Okay. So you make it back down to the lab, and
Do you want a sample, Garrett?
Yeah, I mean, Actually, no. I think the priority for my character would be to clean you and get you sanitized as fast as possible, because we can always go back to the sheep.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But yeah, check you for any holes before we put formaldehyde into your clothing.
Because we all know
that would
what
be
the
really
national
bad.
flower of Scotland is, don't we?
Formaldehyde?
Oh, the thistle.
The thistle.
Oh, that's
And
right.
we all know what thistles have.
Flowers.
Souls.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Are there any holes formed
There are
by
no.
thistle?
No, there are not.
Thorn?
There are no holes.
Thistlethorn?
Thistle thorn?
Thistle thorn.
Aye, thistle thorn.
There are no.
I breathe great ragged sighs of relief and attempt to steady myself.
Right. So you're going to wash off. So there's formaldehyde. There's a mix there. You can.
There's a portable shower, I imagine.
Yep, all the things you need.
Yeah.
A little thing.
It's the best equipped lab. It's like you'd be willing to move into it as an apartment. Except there's no room for a bed. Like, a bed? I don't sleep on the
Garrett likes to sleep.
sleep
Yeah,
anyway.
I can sleep in it.
So you can you give me what's your best role for cleaning her off thoroughly?
Medicine.
Medicine?
Double check. Science. I've got science, really high science.
Probably
The scientific technique, yeah. Making sure it's
scientific, absolutely
Science,
scientific.
yep. Oh yeah, easy, hard success.
Yeah, it is. You could go into having a cleaning business. You really could.
Yeah, if my temperament matched my skill. But
How long have we been here, Murray?
This probably hasn't taken that long, to be honest.
Might just scan the horizon for.
Give me a spot
that's
hidden, please.
what I've been doing the whole time as well. Can I do one?
Give me another one, then. Yep.
Woo!
And success. You need a hard success. I'm sorry, Geoffrey. You could push it.
Yeah.
Something you can do.
What number do I need to get to do hard success? Oh, I'm just going to use 2 luck.
2 luck. Oh, you spend 2 luck.
Excellent. I got a hard success.
you are playing with fire. In a Murray game, he uses luck all the time.
Or Anthrax, as the case. You're playing with Anthrax.
Yeah.
That sounds so much worse than playing with fire. I really don't want to play with Anthrax. Okay. On the shore of the mainland, you catch the glint of what you think, and with your military experience, you're pretty sure is a pair of binoculars looking at you.
Wow.
There's fishing boats right around here. Is there? Is this a commercial fishing area or just
Very deserted.
recreational?
It should be, but it's like everybody knows what this island was, and yes, it's decontaminated, and yes, it's safe. No one trusts the government, and no one comes here, and no one eats fish from this bay.
Everybody, I could swear there's someone watching us with binoculars from a distinctive double glint.
Did you have binoculars? Who
Yes.
had binoculars?
Sylvia did. Didn't.
Sylvia.
Been looking. Well, I borrowed Sylvia's
Sylvia's probably not in the
binoculars
near state to
then-
use her binoculars, but you could certainly borrow them off.
Yeah.
If you don't ask, she'll probably
Yeah.
shoot.
I borrow them and look at the person. Yeah. Sylvia, hand me those binoculars.
Give me that. He's probably watching you, watching him. Therefore,
Binocular.
well, it's not. But I'm going to make it sleight of hand, I think, or stealth. Maybe stealth. If it was better for you.
Uh-huh.
You got 20 in stealth and
Okay, stealth.
10 in
I
sleight
just,
of hand.
I was just
Make
all
it stealth.
casual.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yep, I fail.
Push it, Ben. Make a luck roll.
Yeah. Push it real good.
Push it. Okay,
Push
so I
it.
roll again.
Yeah.
Woo! I fail.
You drop the
So
binoculars.
something terrible happened.
Oh.
Binoculars given to Sylvia by her father. A don't know. Do you notice, Sylvia?
If Sylvia's day could get any worse, I'm not sure how that would look.
I picked them up. You know how when you drop your phone and it's lying face down and you don't know whether it's like smashed or not?
Brilliant, because you've just spent so much luck. Give me a luck roll, please, Geoffrey.
Oh, classic.
And I pick them up and turn them over to look at the lenses.
Yep.
And succeed!
They seem to be fine. They're well-made Russian binoculars, absolutely.
Woo! Okay.
I snatched them off him.
No. I need you to give me you're distracted. Can you give me a spot hidden? To know whether you notice this or not.
Yeah.
Perception? I know where that is.
Wrong system.
13. Extreme success.
Oh!
As soon as those binoculars left his hand, you knew someone had dropped your binoculars, and you watched them and saw them fall to the ground. And you imagined all of the revenge that your mafia training would allow you to take on him. And then, yes, you also could read the look of relief when he
using words that are fit for the streets of Harlem. I walk over and snatch the binoculars out of his hands and continue to fling expletives at him and walk back.
Nice.
Look at the coast. See if you can see who's watching us, silly woman.
These aren't powerful enough. You've clearly given away our position. Even if we could see who they were.
We're not on a secret government thing. We're on an island. Let's just get back and do samples. What is up with you guys and guns and recording videos and this is science.
All right, tell us what to do.
But get samples. Oh, look, I give him some sample kits for the sheep that he stepped in, and I'll explain the process, and I'll say, I'll work on the samples I've got here. You get more, maybe some from the ground around the area, and then bring them back and leave your gun in your holster.
Don't fall over any sheep this time.
All
right. So, using the advice of Garrett, you're going to split the party? Sweet.
Well, so how big is the island? It's 10 feet, isn't it?
It's
500 meters.
Based on the blue line, it was between 5 and 10 feet.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
What I might do is ignore Garrett's warning and walk past the sheep and go and see if I can get a cell phone.
Can you give me a spot hidden? Are you stomping? Are you?
No. I'm taking it carefully. I'm not walking back.
No. I meant as in stupid.
Oh.
Test.
No, there's a little bit of that, but I've dealt with stupid men all my life, so.
Oh, yes. Okay, so give me a spot hidden.
And boy, are you surrounded by them.
They've got the dice rolls to prove it. Spot hidden as you walk. Meanwhile, you guys, you're doing tests, please, Garrett. And what are you doing, Johnny? Are you filming the tests? Or are you filming Sylvia?
I think I'm filming Sylvia. That's more interesting. I think I've got enough shots of tests that I can just cut B-roll in if I need.
Right. What are you doing, Jeff?
I'm trying to find if there's another set of binoculars in this medical kit thing.
Okay.
Or a
Give me
telescope.
you're going to need to do so much spot hidden.
Yeah.
As you pass the corpse of the sheep that you tripped over, Sylvia, the goop that exploded out has gone.
What do you mean by gone?
Yeah.
Like the ground has absorbed it.
Oh.
That's not
So
good.
there is a deflated sheep, but all of that ichor is no more.
Hungry ground. And
Aaron, do you feel like getting some footage of this happening?
I think that's a great idea. Are you going to explode another sheep for me so I can film it?
I'm gonna shoot it
Where was all the stuff about guns and put them in your holster and leave them back at the lab? You hypocrite.
That was minutes ago.
I was about to say, if ever there was a need for a 10-foot pole in a non-D&D setting,
I wouldn't touch that sheep with a 10-foot pole. I mean, I would, but we don't have one.
Can we put two 10-foot poles together and make a 20?
No, inflation. Like it's at least 11 foot.
You could drive over the top of it with our vehicle.
Meanwhile, you guys plan. John, can you, Garrett, please give me some sort of science?
Yeah. Do I get a bonus because we have the greatest lab in the world?
You can, because we could do it on Quest Portal. You can roll with advantage.
How do I do that?
Right click, roll with bonus die. Is that right, Derek?
Yeah.
Is that
I tried that.
Yeah, I'll do.
I think it does the roll for you, as in it did the roll. So with the advantage, you just didn't see it.
So that was my first roll, which I failed. It didn't. It had the same numbers on it.
Yeah. Okay, that's weird.
So do I roll?
Roll again and take the lower number. Take the 39. Absolutely.
No, sorry, that's me.
Who's rolling what?
No, I failed. I think I'm distracted.
Yep.
Actually, I might spend luck. No, I don't. No, I don't have enough luck. No.
And luck is a lot of luck.
Yeah. It feels weird to be an expert in a field and not be able to do the experiment. But
that's what I feel like as an expert in my field. I feel like that all the time. So it's absolutely.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah, so I failed.
Okay. So so the first test you do, you've done everything right. You've got the best lab in the world. The test doesn't come out right. It's you're not seeing what you see. So you've still got more samples. You can try them, and you've got more samples coming from up the hill.
Yeah, cool. Well, let me know if you need me to roll.
What are you doing? Are you helping? You're looking for binoculars?
Yes.
Was that your spot hidden roll?
I haven't. Kind of should I
give me your spot hidden roll. Why did you do a language roll?
I was just trying to see if I could roll with advantage.
Trying to roll a D8.
Extreme success.
Finally, Geoffrey.
There is a pair of those fancy schmancy long range
military
binoculars, military things, which 20 times zoom or whatever they have on.
I kind of like go whoop, and just.
There's also in this lab a slight window which gives you a look across to the shore.
I do that without lifting up. Yeah, so I just find them and just take a look straight away.
Excellent. Give me a
spot hidden roll.
See how you do this.
Okay, so there's the first roll, and there's the second roll, which I succeed.
Give us advantage.
I don't think it does.
Okay.
Yeah, but
all right.
I just rolled twice.
What we could do is we could roll and then use the manual rolling.
Roll a D10.
Oh, roll the D10. Nice. Yeah, and then we could work that out. There you go. That works. Okay, let's do that.
I suppose. Okay, well, I succeeded.
Take the 48. Oh, well, if you want to try it, take the 8 and then roll a D10.
Well, I already succeeded, so.
Only got 103.
It could be a hard.
How did he do that?
Oh.
So now just roll a D10.
Is that a critical fail?
No, it doesn't go back around. Now it's 3. So that's a 38.
It's the custom dice roll thing.
So it's worthwhile.
But I think I got my formula.
Yes.
So it's
D10. Keep the highest times 10. That should give you the best.
Plus 1d10.
Plus 1d10 for the ones.
But it's adding them all
103
together.
is wrong.
It's not doing a percentage. Adding all.
I think if we do the D100 and then add the D10 and take the lower D10, that actually is exactly what you do with a bonus die anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So you over on the mainland, thinking he's safe because you guys have stopped paying attention to.
And I only had piddly.
Oh no! I need to do this again. Oh my gosh! Come on, Murray. In the zone. Save the image. Yes. Here it comes. Boom. Saving that, and then I'm going to give you a live update of
Here he is.
like you're in an episode of one of those
I love Johnny's face.
like Outlander. There's a very dapper Scottish gentleman.
Everyone's quite good looking.
They are, the AI can't do ugly. He's now look. So if he was, he's not in camo gear or anything. He's in a 3-piece suit that's tweed. But yeah, he's definitely looking at you with a because of the powerful HD lenses of your binoculars. Yeah, he's got a bit of a scowl on his face.
Is he like kind of like drama like this? Like dun dun dun.
More mysterious than that. What on earth? How did you know we were here? What on earth are you looking for?
I mean, there was a helicopter that came through a storm and landed on an island.
Yeah,
I feel like, pretty easily explained why someone would.
There were signs. Absolutely.
But he's like 100 kilometers, or whatever they.
It's a kilometer off.
Yeah. So a whole bunch of people with hazmat suits on an island with. Yeah.
But his houses like a long way away. Like, is he?
There's no houses on this bay.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's.
But like 10 miles away. Is he maybe just out walking his dogs?
So Ullapool is only 16 kilometers away.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh well, some guys having a game.
So if there was a helicopter landing on the island and someone had a house nearby, even over the hill, they could come here.
I mean, when a helicopter flies over my suburb, like there's 20 posts on Facebook going, "What's that helicopter?" And then people telling them they're idiots because they're asking what the helicopter is. And then other people saying you shouldn't talk to people like that.
Yes. So, you guys are in the
Cool
vehicle.
story, bro.
I'm trying. If you've had this experience, write in the comments how what happened to
That's a helicopter, everybody.
Yeah, if that helicopter flew over the northern beaches, it'd be worthwhile commenting.
If that helicopter flies over your suburb, worry, because these four guys are going to get out in hazmat suits.
And drop a syringe of hazmat on you. And then
all right. Meanwhile, back in the buggy, you guys are lining it up. I wonder. I'm not going to make you do a drive skill because that would be hilarious if you got it wrong. You absolutely line up one of the sheep shapes. And you.
He makes me do a skill check for picking up binoculars, and you guys don't have to drive.
No, it was to find the binoculars. It wasn't.
No, that's stealthily to pick up the binoculars. That was the problem, wasn't it? Yes. Okay, yes. That's true.
All right, you run over one of these sheep, and now which sheep are you running over?
Wait. So just the sheep that was exploded before. Is there any way that we can take a sample out of that, or is that like a desiccated husk?
No, it's basically it's an empty skin, but there's certainly still organic material.
That's something you always want to hear, don't you?
Yeah, it's an empty husk.
But don't worry, there's still organic material.
I'm gonna grab a sample out of that.
Nice. Meanwhile, another science test from. So we're going to try our way of doing advantage, which is science, and then we're going to roll.
Hard success the first time.
Woo!
But you might get an extreme success.
Right,
you might get an extreme.
Let me
1d10, yeah.
No, you're gonna just go with that.
Oh! Same thing.
Beautiful.
Same thing.
So you have done several slides for this test, and you have tested them all. Done a soil sample, done the sheep sample, done multiple sites. It's like the shadow of anthrax is there, but there is no anthrax.
Like the disease part where the wound caused, so the bacteria is there, but the anthrax that caused the wound in the first place isn't.
Yeah. So the
secondary kind of evidence.
Yeah, but the test would be negative for anthrax.
Yeah.
But your experience of epidemiology tells you this should be a positive test, but it is not. And it's like there's the rod-shaped bacteria, and come on, brain, back Anthracus, Bacillus anthracus isn't there. It's like it's shadows there, like it's been sucked down into the earth. Meanwhile, you take that sample, you get back in the vehicle. Which sheep are you going to run over?
Love
What do we
that this
think?
is what you guys are doing.
I don't
It's
know.
the
I don't feel
absolute
good about
dumbest
this.
thing to do, and so perfect.
Why are we running
So
over a sheep?
perfect.
I thought we were going to shoot a sheep.
I thought we were going to shoot.
I mean,
as well.
either's a really
Oh.
smart idea.
Oh, so you were going to have to come back down and get your gun and then go back up.
No, I've got my gun.
I
We
wasn't sure.
holstered. We holstered our
Oh, you
guns.
literally holstered. I thought you were talking
Yeah.
about. Okay, put your toys.
What sort of
away.
weapon
I
is it?
definitely
Johnny?
still have my gun.
Sorry, I was fixated on you guys running over a sheep, not shooting a sheep. Sorry.
What sort of weapon is it, Johnny?
Elephant gun.
I've got a 32 handgun.
Okay, I've
Now,
got a pistol.
John,
here,
None of our viewers have seen any of the games where Johnny's characters have an elephant gun.
I think I think there are some videos of Johnny's character with an elephant gun. I think it's that old.
That's all. It's on the other Dice Dawners videos, everybody.
Yeah.
See where that joke comes from.
Huh?
All right.
All right.
Okay. Do a shoot.
So we go behind. We go behind the
Which sheep are you shooting?
one that's on the far side of the group of dead sheep. Like
So I set up the GoPro quite close to the sheep,
Yeah.
and then I take a distance away to shoot it from a safe distance, but get a good shot of
my
it
gosh.
exploding.
It's the responsible thing to do.
Thing to do.
Yeah.
can't
Okay.
wait for sheep Ica to deluge that Ica.
Yeah, let's see what the
Go
dice
for it.
hold
Oh,
for you, everybody.
All right. So
Tell
what
me
do I
when
do?
I
I
trigger
just
the
roll
sound.
to
You're gonna
roll to
shoot. You roll to shoot a sheep.
Fail.
Fail.
I missed.
Ah,
You missed badly. All right. And what about you, Sylvia?
I'm going. Okay, hang on.
are you firing the pistol too?
5, Aaron.
Sylvia?
You still missed.
10. Extreme success.
Oh! However, before we describe what happens to the sheep, the first gunshot from Aaron in your binoculars, Geoffrey, you notice whoever this is on the shoreline is
Explode!
very, very disturbed by
Oh,
the sound of gunfire on Gruinard Island, and
Oh.
his binoculars come up and he's scanning for what's happening up the hill, and you hear this gunshot at the same time. You're in the lab looking out the window. You hear the gunshot also, Garrett, and you're puzzling out that what should be a positive anthrax, negative. Find no trace of anthrax in any of these samples. Meanwhile, it's going to require a luck roll from Sylvia.
If this was a Jurassic Park game, you guys would be the ones that would be killed by the raptors or something like.
hey! Luck, spend luck.
Five.
No. I was about. Okay, well, I was about to
You
say
can't spend luck to improve luck, can you?
no.
Won't the 35 and the 30 just follow each other down?
Give it a go, though. Give it a go.
You spend 5 luck and now you only have 25 luck and you still miss by 5.
Yeah, that would be so funny, wouldn't it? Yeah. Your bullet goes into the sheep, and it basically just hits the sheep, and nothing happens.
What?
And so all of that work to set up the shot
GoPro.
is like wasted. Both give me idea rolls, please.
Is formaldehyde
Intelligence?
flammable? It is, isn't it?
Well, I'm not sure.
Are you smoking? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I'm just thinking you guys, the natural next step is to blow it up. So
Oh, it's 2 extreme successes. What's
We
going
are
on?
smart people.
Wow.
Hang on, did you want intelligence or education? Anyway. What was it, strange?
Idea. So yeah, easy. You look at the sheep you shot, and you see that there is in fact a line of sheep in line with the first sheep that you filmed Garrett taking a sample of, and the sheep that you've just shot at is in a line with that. Whereas when you were walking, giving a wide berth to that sheep that Garrett was taking the sample of, sheep that you first saw with the lesion and the one you you tripped over are in a different
Configuration.
orientation, almost
Are
like
these-
there's 2 separate sets of dead sheep.
Are these sheep tied up? Are there any
Nope.
not around their necks?
Give me another intelligence.
Is it?
As you puzzle this out.
Oof, no. Oh, I did succeed.
Boom, boom.
Just.
You remember that the lesion is from skin contact anthrax, whereas the sheep that Garrett took the sample from had no lesion. So it would be intestinal anthrax.
I take a sample from the lesion.
No,
You're
well,
gonna go over that one?
I thought that's what we did was take it from the lesion that we saw on the sheep.
You didn't see a lesion on your sheep. You took some.
Oh, I thought we said we took the sample from the lesion. I thought we saw how hideous it was.
Your sheep was perfectly formed. But
Oh,
then,
okay, cool. Yeah, no worries.
the one that Sylvia backed away from had the lesion on it. Over another sheep, which also happened to have a lesion. She didn't see that though. She was too busy over it.
Okay.
Popping it.
I will follow.
So if
Garrett's
you were to shoot a lesion,
instructions.
if you were to shoot a lesion sheep, you suspect you might get the effect that your videographer wants.
Oh, really? Oh, because the one that I fell over was a lesion.
Please get the sample first, please.
Yes, and put the needle into the.
Just do the barest minimum science.
I'll do that.
Is all I ask.
Yeah, right.
Like the barest
Take a
minimum.
biopsy.
You're yelling this from the lab down the bottom of the beach. Barrett!
I've just given up on them. Like, this bunch of like cowboys have come in shooting sheep. Like who are these people? Why are they here?
Regardless, this is
The government told us to come.
This is
Yeah.
the most exciting science you've come across.
Yeah.
That there should be anthrax and there is not anthrax is a fascinating
Yeah.
conundrum.
It would be great if I had a fellow scientist to share this discovery with. Yeah. Instead.
Man, I could like nod. I could like nod and stuff.
Over on the beach, Geoffrey,
Yes.
this very dapper Scotsman has almost given up all pretense of hiding. He's now pacing the shore. He is very agitated.
You know what the one thing that makes me sad? Is that because he's over the other side of the shore, we can neither like drive over him or probably get a decent shot.
He is neither running nor walking.
No,
he
that's
is not smiling or singing.
Forest Oracle! F's in the chat for Forest Oracle. Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. I study his features and memorize his appearance so that I can recall it later.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So where are we at? We need a sample and to
Sample
find out
roll?
what's going to be happening.
Fantastic.
What's going to be happening to lesion sheep?
What do I roll?
We are Legion.
Do I roll or do I just get it?
I'm almost tempted. Barest minimum science. Let's
Is there a skill
go
for that?
with. What have you got in? You've probably got one in science.
And just a heads up, Murray, that we're getting close.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
Dex. How basic is this activity?
It's putting in a syringe and pulling.
Yeah, I've got one in
Surely.
science. How
First aid?
about first aid?
First aid. Do first aid. Yeah. Look, it's pushing a needle in reverse, so you should be.
Yes.
Absolutely. You get the sample and
Go ahead, blow it up. Just
now if you want to,
do
you can
it.
shoot it.
Now let's drive over it.
For science.
For science.
What do we do?
You can drive over it.
You
What
can drive
do
it
we
or
do?
shoot it. You can set your camera up and shoot it if you like. That's
No, drive over it. What's your drive skill again? 20? Drive over it, guys. Drive over it.
Crash the buggy. Absolutely.
Come on. Come on.
We do the same setup. We hide behind the buggy. We
Nice.
get our gun out. We shoot.
Take a
Take-
shot.
Take aim on one of the
All right.
things that have a.
Who's
have
shooting, you or me?
I've got a 60.
All I reckon you should do that, like that theatre sports game Expert Double Figures, where one of you has your arms wrapped behind your back and the other one puts their arms through and fires the guns through. I think that's probably the best way to do it.
I've got
65.
Go for it.
5% will make all the difference.
There's a video.
Oh, yeah.
5.
So
absolutely, this bullet enters and the sheep explodes, but not through the bullet hole. You would expect the bullet hole. So essentially the bullet hits and it does the same thing as when you tripped at both ends. It just splurts this ichor. Your video shot is ideal, but you didn't put the camera far enough away because it basically comes over and it coats your camera. If you can recover the SD card, it's going to be gorgeous footage.
It's going to be such good footage.
And but and then as you kind of make sure that nothing's got on you, not like last time, Sylvia, probably hiding behind Aaron slightly at that point. You start walking towards this ichor, and when you get to it, what was the organic material inside the sheep is seeping into the ground, like it's almost sucked downwards.
Definitely capturing this.
Yeah. So on the camera, that was, you could see that your camera was covered in it drips off as per normal, but then, like it's mercury, as it gets sucked down, every drip gets sucked down. So as you watch before your eyes, your camera is completely dry and seemingly untouched as it basically sucks its way around and then down into the earth.
You should lick the camera just for science, just to see. Yeah.
Do I have something like a vial or a sample?
Yes, I gave you guys all the stuff that you need.
So I'm gonna
just pick it up and carry it back to him.
I'm gonna quickly scoop some up before it gets sucked into the ground.
Thank you so much.
Get a sample.
Thank you.
I think we left those glass things back at the campsite. Maybe we should go and get them.
All right, give me a luck roll, Aaron. Whether you can catch this stuff in time.
Please, mate.
Take your gloves off. Please. It'll be easier for you.
Oh!
It's only a normal fail. It's only a fail?
Can I try the luck?
Yep.
Who's bossing everyone around?
No.
It's almost
like we're completely unlucky.
It's almost like it's evading capture.
Right.
It's like it's got somewhere else to be. So you go down to moves away as it does its journey. Meanwhile, back at the binoculars, Geoffrey, when this next shot fires out, this Scotsman on the shore he throws his binoculars to the ground and sort of stomps in a huff. And meanwhile, in the lab, Garrett, you're still trying to puzzle out where could this possible anthrax have gone. It should be there. It's everything points to it, and there's, you would scientifically declare this island anthrax free. There is no trace of anthrax, even though you have seen anthrax killed sheep. At that point, you hear, because I haven't got Sirenscape to give me the sound of a helicopter, coming back from Ullapool having refueled. And what happens is that the helicopter comes over the hill. A flare goes up from the far shore, fired by the Scotsman, and see that the helicopter was going to come for you, and it basically veers off and touches down on the shoreline, and whoever this person is, they get into the helicopter. The helicopter then lifts up again, and it comes over to you, touches down on Gruinard Island, which is complete anthrax. There, gentlemen. Join us again for Vozrosdania.
Amazing.
Rebirth.
See you guys.
Yeah.
The next one.